I'm a craniosacral therapist. I've been doing that for over 30 years, which means I work on the bones of the head to balance the brain. And so this all evolved well in my life. And then when my son at age 10 was actually diagnosed with autism, we started taking him to therapists when he was 5. I find it very frustrating. Most answers that parents get are drugs. SSRIs or psychotropic drugs seem to be the answer. You know, basically just drug him and try behavioral therapies and good luck. There's really nothing else that you can do for him. And my reaction was, are you kidding me? I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, this is what people are hearing when they get a diagnosis with a child? I knew that some of the things that they were telling me weren't correct. And I thought, you know, I'm paying these people and they have no idea what's going on and I'm not getting the help I need and I want to get my son better. So I began my own research, books, internet, talking to experts, finding out all of the different modalities, therapies, anything that could be done. So it took me 10 years, but to fast forward, my son is now fully recovered. He's not even diagnosable anymore. First I wrote a book and then now I have an online program that's in over 40 countries. I work with the causes. It starts with gut healing because the gut controls the brain and it controls 80% of the immune system. So you've got to start with first supporting the detoxification pathways, because if the gut's not working properly, the brain cannot function properly. This is very much environmentally caused. What is happening today is there are so many environmental toxins bombarding the system, and usually the mother and the father have been exposed to toxins prior to even the child being conceived. Well, one of the first things we deal with in the program, because parents are always so stressed about it, is Karen, my child is such a picky eater. I cannot imagine trying to shift these foods out of the diet. And I'm like, yeah, because they are literally addicted to them. And, you know, being able to get them to eat healthy foods is a process. I would tell parents, don't rip off the Band-Aid because it's going to be so hard on both of you. Really just start making slow incremental changes over time. It's even been shown that the greater success for the child comes from the parent being the top advocate and the parent actually being the most educated about what's going on for their child. I give them a sequential process to guide them through it and links to exactly the supplements they need and when, but also a forum to answer their questions in along the way, because support is huge. I mean, these parents are really, really taxed. One mom said it, you know, thanked me and she said, it's so nice to be able to leave my child in a room for 5 minutes without him breaking the windows and other things. I mean, you know, that to live with 24/7 is so intense. And so parents would say, I'm so overwhelmed. Can you please create a program that will where you can just tell me what to do and when to do it? And so it took me a year and I created my online membership program. One mom said, I'm so grateful to see my son be able to dress himself and brush his teeth on his own. You know, oh, there's another sweet one, an interview we did. She has a 27-year-old son, and prior to the program, he still couldn't talk. And he just finished reading Green Eggs and Ham with her, you know, and he's finishing reading the story with her now, and she's just like, it's music to my ears. This is a 27-year-old boy who prior to my program, months ago, couldn't speak still. Think back of if she had known about my program when her son was 2, right? The life changes for that boy. The message would be to never give up, to know it's never too late. Find the right support, the right mentor, the right person who can help you and is helping you and you trust. Oh, every time anyone writes me in the forum and tells me of another milestone their child has made, especially because of my program, implementing the steps of my program and what it's done for them, it's everything. It's why I continue to do what I do. Parents' instinct is, you know, really follow it. You believe, you know your child can get better or you can help them in any way. Why wouldn't you want to? Our kids are so smart. I mean, Einstein didn't talk until he was 4 years old, and his teachers told his parents then he was not a bright kid and he just was stupid. He was, you know, and this is Einstein. So this is what I want parents to know. Not only is there hope, but your child, for one, they're sick and we need to help them to not only be healthier, but also to be happier.